Good evening from Washington, D.C., and thank you to those of you joining us from around the world for news from a Catholic perspective. I'm Lauren Ashburn. 3 of the nation's top intelligence officials have a troubling message for Congress. Russia is trying to meddle in the upcoming midterm elections. They gathered on Capitol Hill saying we'll see bolder and more disruptive cyber operations during the next year, targeting not just the U.S., but the Ukraine and NATO. Capitol Hill correspondent Jason Calvi monitored those hearings and joins us. Good evening, Jason.
Good evening, Lauren. The director of the CIA, National Intelligence, and the National Security Agency all agree on this. A new intelligence report on threats says the risk of conflict, especially with North Korea, is higher today than at any time since the end of the Cold War. The intelligence chiefs told Congress other threats include terrorism and cyber attacks.
Frankly, the United States is under attack.
Dan Coates, President Trump's director of national intelligence, says China, Iran, North Korea, and Russia pose the greatest cyber threats.
Some of these actors, including Russia, are likely to pursue even more aggressive cyber attacks with the intent of degrading our democratic values and weakening our alliances.
One by one,
I agree with
the country's top intelligence chiefs.
It is not going to change, nor is it going to stop.
Agree Russia will try to interfere.
This is not going to change
In the 2018 and 2020 elections. The midterms will decide which party controls Congress. That includes the seat of Democrat Joe Manchin of West Virginia. Today, I caught up with him.
I think Russians' intentions they're more determined now than ever before. They've had so much traction, so much attention for the last 2 years, and thinking that nothing has stopped and nothing has thwarted them from doing that. I think they're going to go at it more vigorously than ever before.
CIA Director Mike Pompeo issues a warning to any cyber attackers.
We do have some capabilities offensively to raise the cost for those who would dare challenge the United States elections.
The intelligence chiefs say they'll share cyber information with state and local governments as well as election officials. Now, Director of National Intelligence Coates says cyber threats aren't just coming from governments, but also terror and criminal groups and even students in dorms, as well as rogue hackers. Lauren?
Capitol Hill correspondent Jason Calvi. Thank you, Jason.